9 here.
Well, I talked to Ralph Lawler and Michael Smith, the two gentlemen that do the home games for the Clippers, do all the games on television. They said it looked like the team was having more fun. And this is a team that was in major turmoil, like you said, a week ago. They've won 3 in a row, particularly because of their defense. And they've given up 85 points in these last 3 games. The prior 3 games of their losses, their drops a lot. They were getting 104 points per game. Shot 50% in those 3 games. Their assists were way up, 25 assists a night. They just play with more enthusiasm, more energy. And, you know, it's happened to every team, basically. The team's going to get credit for that chip in. There's just peaks and valleys. And every team's gone through it. With the condensed schedule, 7 games in 9 nights at times, and back-to-back-to-backs, no practice time. It happens. And when you have a team, particularly like the Clippers, that brought in 9 new players, it becomes difficult. Guys don't know each other. They don't know how a guy's going to react to certain things. And, you know, they're still 29 and 21, and game and a half out of winning their division. So celebrate the fact that they're there. They have a great opportunity to win this division. Felton continues.
He's 1 of 6 now. Well, one of the things Del Negro said when he took over, one of his goals was to make the Clippers relevant again. And a coach usually doesn't do that unless you have a player like Chris Paul. But Griffin, as Griffin takes it and throws it down, getting past Batum. He's got 11 points, 9 rebounds.
And poor gamble there by Batum to allow Blake to spin and get the dunk.
Clippers right at 50% shooting. Here's Matthews off the screen. Can't bury it. And a double-double for Griffin, his 10th board. Lob to Jordan. That's the second blown alley-oop here in the last minute or so by Jordan.
Right on the money. You got to go ahead and finish that.
Batum with the soft J. He's got 13.
Sometimes you see a missed layup or a missed dunk. I bet 90% of the time the other team scores on the other end. It's just such a momentum killer. It's just an easy opportunity.
And those do not go down as field goal attempts, so Jordan still is perfect from the field until that swooping hook. It was off the heel.
Green did play in L.A.
Here's Hickson with the left hand. What a move and a 3-point opportunity.
Oh, what a great finish. Great slip. Hickson coming up to set the screen. He doesn't set it. Goes up, readjusts, goes to the left hand, gets the contact from Blake Griffin, and it finishes. I love what I see out of this guy. 15 and 9 here early in the 3rd quarter. Playing with great energy, great confidence. Showing me a lot here on the offensive end in particular.
Griffin picking up the foul, his 3rd. And this was a guy that was very highly thought of in Cleveland. When he was traded to Sacramento, he averaged only 5 points per game this year for the Kings, and he was away. He gets another opportunity here after this free throw. So 10 rebounds, 15 points for Hickson. Here's Batum from the corner. Drains a 3. And Portland within 2. Clippers call for time.
That's a second chance opportunity, Dave. Offensive boards really hurting the Clippers. Credit the Blazers hanging around a 7-0 run to get back within 2. Nicholas Batum knocks down to 3. Coach, video coordinator, coach loves it. Blazers back in this thing. Not that funny, really. No, is it?
The black thing's funny.
I'm funny. They're not funny.
Here's Paul for 3. And a loose ball foul on Portland. First foul in the quarter on the Blazers. They get Felton for his 2nd person. Watch live games wherever you are with NBA League Pass, now available for the special offer price of $89. Go to NBA.com/League Pass to learn more.
You know what's cool is watching games on your phone. You have that?
Yes.
It's awesome. It's really cool.
I know you watch everybody.
Well, of course.
By the way, the Kings beat Utah in a game of note. Utah in the mix there for the playoffs. Just a handful of games separate 4th and 12th in the West as Ford connects on a two. He's got 17 points. So every game, the final month of the season, huge, especially in the West. Golden State not out of it. Really only 2 teams in the West, Sacramento and New Orleans, are out of it. Here's Ford, gets it back to the one-handed stop. You could see that coming from a mile away.
Yeah, he pointed at him, and you can basically throw that ball anywhere in the vicinity of this rim, and Blake Griffin will get it. That was...
And a foul on Foy, who's on the ground and made contact.
Here you're going to see Blake Griffin. He's going to find Foy and then give him a signal. Right here, see? He went up with the right hand. Throw it back up here. Foy knew what to do here. Watch the right hand there. Points to the sky. Foy never puts it down, puts it relatively on the money. An easy finish for Blake Griffin.
So 13 points now for Griffin on 6 of 10 shooting. He is 10th in the NBA in scoring at 21 points per game. Down a little bit from scoring output from a year ago when he was Rookie of the Year. Jamal Crawford drills a three, giving him 8 points.
Randy Ford caught in no man's land right there. He was in not a help situation for J.J. Hickson, and yet he wasn't close enough to a good three-point shooter Jamal Crawford. Do one or the other.
And Babbitt picks up a silly foul. Just an Vinny Del Negro, who is wired for some.
Can't get stopped. We got a lead because we got stops and ran. Play the next play. Come on now. Make our run now.
It's Portland that's made a run, getting within 3, and they've hit 6 of their last 8 threes. Butler left open. Babbitt didn't rotate in time, but Butler is short.
You see him look down to the line. He had a regular jump shot, and he caught it in the rhythm and shot it. He looked down the line. And they called him, listen, Babbitt shoots it with confidence and ties it up.
They're 7 for their last 9 from three-point land. We are even at 62, a 13-4 Blazer run.
You know, as you talk about how serious games are here in the Western Conference at the end, a lot of times playing teams that have an injured guy or out of the playoffs are the hardest teams to play because they've got no pressure. This team's got no pressure. They shouldn't come in here and beat a Clipper team that's played well, 3 straight, Griffin just to finish. They shouldn't beat this team without LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, no way. But they got nothing to lose, and when you play against teams like that, it makes it more difficult. You like teams that have a little pressure that maybe need to win to move up in the standings or get themselves into the playoffs.
Hickson will take the jumper and bury it. That's 17 points, 11 rebounds for J.J. Hickson in his 5th game as a Blazer. Here's Griffin. Ball gets it back to Griffin and lays it in. 17 now for Griffin in the ballgame.
A great setup there by Chris Paul, but weak side defense for Portland. If there's a pick and roll on one side of the floor, the bottom defender has got to be on the other side to stop Blake Griffin from getting in the lane, and he wasn't there.
Hickson looked like he traveled. Here's another jump shot. J.J. Hickson with 19 points. Tied at 66. Inside 2 to go here in the 3rd. And a foul on Crawford. It's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
This is just a simple pick and roll here, and you got a weak side defense. Here's Blake Griffin. You know it's a pick and roll, but a weak side defender's the 2. You've got to meet Blake Griffin outside the lane. Once he gets started towards the basket, you're done. You're either fouling him or you're getting dunked on. And you've got to meet him early. That's when all big guys, you've got to meet them outside the paint or you're too late.
DeAndre Jordan taking a while walking to the Clipper bench. With 6 guys on the floor for a while, didn't inbound the ball, waiting for Jordan to get over to the Clipper sideline.
There's zone here.
And they find Young. Good ball.
Not a very good one.
How do I get out of that?
Well, that was as easy as it gets. You get the ball in the middle of the floor, Blake Griffin throws it to the weak side, wide open Nick Young, who knocks down a tree.
5 points now for Young. Jordan shaken up on the play prior to the last inbound, so he's gone to the Clipper locker room. And Paul commits a foul with a shot clock under 5. First on Paul and the 14-5.
Finally, some Clipper bench points. Nick Young has all 5 of the bench points. Talk about bench 5th worst in the NBA.
It's off the Clippers, so 6 to shoot for Portland. By the way, Hasheem Thabeet is back on the floor.
He is.
Had 2 fouls in 2 minutes in the first half. Former number 2 pick in Memphis back in 2009. And Batum throws it off of Butler. Crowd didn't like that, but smart play by Batum.
That'll get a turnover.
Having trouble hitting him in bounds. Here's Crawford on Young. Crawford contact, and he'll go to the line as Young picks up his second foul.
Such a crafty offensive player. Get his shot off anywhere, anytime on the floor. That time, a little pump fake, gets the contact, and he gets himself to the free throw line. He's pretty good.
And by the way, we got news from Rick Buford that DeAndre Jordan is not injured. He just needed a restroom break. So he's okay.
Well, you would think he'd go a little quicker to the restroom than the slow waltz that he did off the court.
One more free throw for Crawford, the best free throw shooter in the NBA at 93%.
The greatest 4-point player in the league history. Right there?
Yes. There's Paul on the drive and another foul on Thabeet, and they're called a shooting foul. And Chris Paul, a little slow to get up. That's 3 fouls in 3 minutes on Thabeet.
He tried to take a charge and then opened up, and we caught Chris Paul. You know, you wonder what this guy's going to do. Going to play next year here. Has 1 more year on his deal. I don't know if there's any guarantee he stays a Clipper. I think he enjoys playing with Blake Griffin and this group of guys, but you never know what might happen next season, this offseason.
He was traded to the Lakers to begin with, and ends up a Clipper.
I wonder what that team would look like with him. So obviously, Pau Gasol would not have been there. It would have been minus Kobe and him as the 3 superstar players.
Well, you'd have to think their record would be better, right? I mean, look at the difference Paul's made with the Clippers.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I can't say. I mean, Pau Gasol's meant a lot to that team. Maybe his numbers aren't quite as good as last year, but to me, I believe he's one of the more undervalued players in this league.
Paul has 13 points, 11 assists tonight. Hickson hangs, can't score the first time, but does the second time.
Good things can happen on the waiver wire. This guy, really got some serious offensive skill, athleticism, great energy, great passion.
21 points. J.J. Hickson, here's Paul, double team. Shot clock at 9. Here's Kenyon Martin with 5. And Martin short. And Simmons trying to keep it alive. That's it. Clippers can hold it. About a half-second difference between game and shot clock. Paul beat the buzzer to end the second quarter. Let's see what he does here at the end of the third. Shot clock at 5. Paul against Flynn. Paul into the lane, falling away. The putback by Kenyon Martin with 3/10 of a second left. And the Clippers lead by 3 after 3. The first basket of the night for Kenyon Martin. But
Welcome back to LA. I'm here with Clippers coach Vinny Del Negro. They are without LaMarcus Aldridge, but J.J. Hickson is giving you everything you can handle. What has he been doing that's been so difficult for you guys?
Well, he's been getting extra rebounds and hurting us in the paint. We're coming off 3-point shooters in the corner. We're not matching up quick enough in transition. That hurt us.
All right, and without a LaMarcus Aldridge in the fourth quarter, how do you guys attack them differently going down the stretch?
Well, we're just going to try to open the court up, but it'll start on the defensive end. We got to do a better job denying passes, rebound the ball. We did it a few times, but we let him get back with the 3-point shots.
Thanks, Vinny.
Rick, you asked about J.J. Hickson. Hickson with 5 offensive rebounds. That's how many the